Hi kids, this is Mr. Scro, and we're going to do a little warming up, and then we're going to do some of the exercises for aimed at improving the way that you can sight read. So I'm going to get started with a little sight reading. So if you just sing after me, we'll just make sure you're doing your hand signs with your camera on. That would be the optimal thing so that I can see that you're participating. And it also helps me to be a better teacher so that I can respond to you if I, for example, see that somebody is that a lot of you are doing the hand signs the wrong way, or then I can review that with you a little bit and get us back on track. All right, so sing after me. This is only a warm up. So, mi, so. So, mi, do. Do, re, mi, mi. So, fa, fa, mi, mi. So, fa, fa, mi, mi. So, mi, so. So, mi, so. So, mi, do, re, do. So, mi, do, re, do. So, la, so, mi. So, la, so, mi. Mi, re, mi, re, mi. Mi, re, mi, re, mi. So, la, so, mi. So, la, so, mi. Mi, re, do. Mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. So, la, so. So, la, so. Mi, re, do. Mi, re, do. So, la, so. La, so. Mi, re, do. And your turn. Mi, re, do. Really nice. All right. Thank you for warming up with me. On your screen, we left off with, I think we did number 8 last time. I want to review number 7 and 8 on your screen one more time. And here is the pitch. And remember, this is the one that does not start on do. Do, re. So we start on re on this one. 1, 2, ready and go. Re, do, re, do, re, do, do, re. Re, do, re, do, re, do, do, re. Re, re, re. Re, do, re. Re, do, re, re, do, do, do. All right, let's do that one more time. You might have to shake off the cobwebs a little bit. That's a hard one to start with. Let's do it one more time. Remember, these are supposed to be done at sight. We don't want to learn them, like go over and over and over them again a lot. But each one of these is supposed to help you to get better. There are 16th notes. So the 16th notes, the notes that have the 2 bars over them, those move more quickly or sound more quickly than the notes with just one single bar, which are the 8th notes. And then, of course, we have our tried and true quarter notes. There are two of them. All right? Do, re. 1, 2, ready and go. Re, do, re, do, re, do, do, re. Re, do, re, do, re, do, do, re. Re, re, re. Re, do, re. Re, do, re, re, do, do, do. Very nice. All right, so number 8. Last time I mentioned that there was a syncopation. So the syncopation, it only means that there is music or a feeling of music and sounds on an off beat. So remember, we're in 2/4, which means that there are 2 beats per measure. And if you take a look at the second measure starts with an eighth note, which is half of a beat. So you're actually coming in on the off beat of the 1 and. So let's do this. Let's speak it with 1, 2, and so 1. Whenever you say 1, 2, that means that the 1 and 2 are the beats, and if we have an and, that means it's on the off beat. All right. So let's do it this way. I'll just start it to show you what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do 1, 2, 1 and 1 and 2, 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 2, 1 and. Yeah. So maybe that's a little bit too much challenge. Let's change it to syncopa when we're doing those measures with the syncopation. All right? So that's measure 2, measure 4, 5, 6, and the last measure. All right? So it will sound like this. 1, 2, syncopa. 1 and 2, syncopa. 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 1 and 2, syncopa. I don't think I decreased the challenge on that one, but we'll see. Hopefully you know where the syncopations are this time. This one does start on do. Do. Let's just try it. 1, 2, ready and go. Do, re, re, do, do, re, do, re, re, do, do, re, re, do, re, 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 do, re, re, do, do. Very, very difficult one. Remember, these exercises were developed by someone who was from a different country. His name was Zoltan Kodály, and Zoltan Kodály really did a nice job with developing a music notation system for the country of Hungary. And to this day, all Hungarians can read and write music. That's taught in their schools that way. They have a lot of time for music in their schools. But these exercises, one characteristic of Hungarian music is that they have very intricate rhythms in just their nursery rhymes and stuff. So kids are taught at a young age, before they can even read or read music. They're taught these, so they have them. These rhythms are very common. Syncopation is, or even intricate rhythms. So that's why they're in here pretty early on in this notation book, which is okay. It's challenging, but I'm here to help you. Number 9. You'll notice that this one is in 3/4. 3/4 only tells us that there are 3 beats per measure. So let's just try this one right off the bat. Do. 1, 2, 3. Do, do, re, do, re, re, do, do, re, re, do, re, do, re, do, do. How'd you do? I think you did pretty well on that one. That one's not as bad or as challenging as 7 and 8. So let's try it one more time. Ready and go. Do, do, re, do, re, re, do, do, re, re, do, re, do, re, do, do. Pretty good? All right, number 10. Taking a look, the number is 2/4. So that means that in the beginning, the note, the beats are, there are 2 beats per measure, and we are going to have a special other symbol in there called a repeat. So you need to make sure you repeat. So just looking ahead into the, after the first 3 measures, the second set of 3 measures, when you get the whole way to the end of the piece, there's the 2 dots at the very end of number 10. Instead of going back to the beginning, when you have a repeat sign that's facing the back of the song, you actually go back to that point. So you're going to just you go through half the song, the first 3 measures, you go back to the beginning, and then you go to the second time through, you go the whole way through to the end of the piece, but instead of going back to the beginning, you go back to the halfway point. All right, let's do it together. Do, 1, 2, ready, and go. Do, do, re, do, do. Do, do, re, do, do. Re, do, do. Re, do. So I hope that you're following along. We're going to do that one more time. Ready and going now. Do, do, re, do, do. Do, do, re, do, do. Re, do, do. Re, do. So hopefully that wasn't too hard. And we're going to do 2 more. Let's do number 11. Number 11, we're back to 3/4 this time. And let's just do it. There's nothing fancy to it. Ready? Do, 1, 2, a little bit practice. Do, re, do, do, re, do, re, do, re, do, do. All right, and then number 12 is back to 2/4, and we have our rests. Here we go. Do, 1, 2, ready and go. Do, re, do, do, re, do, re, do, re, do, do, re, do, re, do, do, do. Re, do, do. Okay, so hopefully, I'm thinking that if you remember when we started with number 7 and 8, I'm sure that was very challenging for most of you, and then we ended up getting to 12, and hopefully it got a little easier, maybe, for everyone. All right, so we're going to end the video here, and I am going to ask some of you to choose 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12 to do for us out loud and when you turn your mute off so that we can hear you. Okay? So we're doing what's called checking for understanding. All right. Thank you.